Welcome to Superhits 93.5 Red FM. Sanjay, Nimma ಗೆಳೆಯ. And with me I have a very special person, Satish Chapparike. Hesralli Chapparike, people who know Kannada whenever we eat something very delicious, whenever we eat something, that's very spicy, very saucy, by Chapparsodu anta barutte. The moment I heard your name, so that was the feeling I had. Satish sir, welcome to Red FM, and so nice to have you.
Pleasure meeting you and being in Red FM, Sanjay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we can start with Chapparike itself.
Yes.
It's a very spicy, dicey,
Yes.
small village in the footsteps of Karnataka.
Okay.
And especially near Kollur. It is on the western part of footsteps of Western Ghat. And we got our grid power in 2015
Okay.
to my home, and now also I don't have a direct bus to my home. I'm so happy about it, and you guys can continue to Chapparisuike, and I will be in Chapparike.
It's actually it's a very nice thing, sir. At times we complain about these bad roads, and you're so happy about not having a direct bus to your place. So it is that India and Bharat, and I don't want to get political here, but now that you put that in my mind, I just want some insight about it. So how do you feel personally about it?
I love it. Okay, I love it because the thing is, I want my village. See, and there's a unique villages in Western Ghat part of almost entire Western Ghat. People may think that Chapparike is a big village. It is not like that. It is a one house and one name that's called a one village in our case.
Wow.
If I want to go to the next house, I have to at least travel minimum 1.5 kilometer.
Nice. So it's like you have your own village and it goes by your last name, and
It
so
is
nice.
village name. It is not my family name.
Okay,
It's
okay.
a village name.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it is not only for my village. It is, you can see hundreds, thousands of villages like this with a single houses, or maybe because of the partitions and everything, modern lifestyle. Now, if you go to Chapparike, we have 4 houses because my uncles and
Okay.
cousins, they have moved out and they constructed their own houses. And but it's a pocket.
Very
It's
nice.
a small hamlet. It's a pocket where earlier it used to be one big house with a super duper
Modernization. The
no,
play of time.
it's a very, what do you say, a very richly poor
Okay.
family with a lot of people in it and lot of land in it, and it's just a fantastic place to be now. Also, I love that place.
I can assure you this conversation is going to be so lovely because I love the way you use the oxymoron, richly poor. So I'm waiting more such
I'm
expressions.
always a richly poor guy.
But I'm sure, sir, looking at your profile, a person from Chapparike going all the way to London to do your course in journalism, and then you come back, you start writing, and only on the basis of your writing you get into a very big publishing house, and then you become a journalist. So shed some light on towards it, because I'm sure there's so many aspirants who want to become writers, who want to become journalists, and they have all this backlog from the family saying that, will it give you enough to sustain your life? Will it give you comfort? So I'm sure, Satish sir, you'll have to answer that.
Follow the passion.
Follow your heart.
Follow your heart. Not, once after a particular moment in life, you have to listen to your mind also. But don't start listening to your mind from the beginning itself.
Okay.
So life is very lovely and fantastic thing. In you should follow your passion first. Then later you should follow your mind. Most of the people, what we do is in an EMI word, I say, people listen to mind rather than listening to their heart. So if you want to do something in your life, follow your heart.
Can't empathize better with AMI lives, of course. Now that we are talking about Book Brahma, sir, you're one of the, it's your brainchild, I can say, and
Yes.
you've been one of the visionaries in that Book Brahma ecosystem. So how did it happen? And I'm sure people would have given you thrown a lot of tantrums, criticized you very badly, saying that, hey, who will watch now? Who will read books? That's how I assume it must have started. So tell us about the journey of Book Brahma till now.
See, the thing is, Book Brahma, there are 2 parts. One is the Book Brahma Digital Media House. Another one is the foundation. and there is two different entities we have. And the first we started the digital media house just because of an accident.
Okay.
Two of our close friends and the founders of one of the we started 13 years back. We started one digital content and tech company. When I exited from media, I started it along with my two friends.
Okay.
And because I know content is always a king in this world, and we started as a content agency, then we turned into a digital agency, then we turned into a tech company. Maybe I think we had a heavy meal on that day. One afternoon we were sitting and talking about media and literature and everything. Suddenly we sensed rather there is no space for literature and art or culture, or even if they give little space, very little they are giving. And earlier we used to get newspapers with the magazines. We used to read it for weeks.
Yes, yes.
And out of that, 80% would be the literature.
The stories.
Yeah, literature in different forms.
Literature.
Book reviews,
Yes.
stories, poems, and good feature articles and everything. Or now you cannot see them. Then we thought there is a gap there. On the other side, the publishing industry is not dead.
True. Yes.
It is still thriving in different form. Content consuming form is different, but there is people still wants to have content in different forms. Still the book is still alive. The day book dies in this planet, humanity will die.
That's a strong statement.
Yeah.
It's a very strong statement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Book. See, when television came, people started print will die. When digital came, they said
The
television will die.
Yes.
But format changed. OTT came. Format will change,
Yes.
but content will not die. Okay, in the same way that at the end of the day there will be a balance will be created. Okay, still people read newspapers, books. They listen to FM radio and radio. The most effective communicator in the world is radio. Still.
Thank you, sir.
Still.
Yes, it is. Yes.
With all these things, all
Yes,
these
yes.
technologies and everything, we have to, truth is a truth, we have to accept it. And then television came, now OTT is there and something digital is there. AI came and people are creating all nonsense through the AI, and still people are listening or watching those nonsense also. Did books are died?
No.
Still the publishing industry in this world is growing.
They're there. Yeah.
Then we thought, we wanted to create a space, digital space, because easy, rather than going back to print or television, but create a digital space. We saw another 20-30 years, there is a space for digital growth.
Yes.
And then we thought, tech guys are tech guys, tech and content guys. We always look for names, domains and everything. We wrote 6 names, tried for all the domains. In between, all the domains are gone, and we had only one domain. It's called Book Brahma.
Okay.
That's the way Book Brahma was born. It was
Nice.
not very designed thoughts, or it was not at all very scientifically thought, or nothing like that.
Well planned, well
Nothing.
curated. It was just
no
out
business
of-
plan, nothing.
Okay.
We thought let's do something in digital media for literature, art and culture, and we will have a domain first, then registration of the company, then go on.
Amazing, sir. So, like the initiative started, you said, it was just an outburst of emotion, or maybe you all wanted to. What was the dire intention of it, sir? Was reading anywhere the part of it? Because you said content, and Book Brahma itself means, it is. I don't know. For me, I envision, if you get into Book Brahma, you have everything that comes under literature, everything that comes under knowledge. So, how would it initiate?
See, idea was coming up in 14 languages, including English.
Okay.
14 plus English, 15 languages,
languages.
Major Indian languages, and 15, English is anyway bridge language, we cannot ignore it. We are part of it. English is part of our life now. But someone sitting at Bay Area and San Jose told, don't burn fully yourself. Yeah, whenever you are venturing into some startup type of thing, you have to start with the slow, and then create a model, then replicate it. That's why we are stuck in Kannada. Even though as a Book Brahma we have been well known in across India now, We are well known in Chicago University.
Yes.
We are well known in many universities, but as a digital media house, we are still stuck in Kannada only. We are happy about it.
Okay, sir. Because with Kannada, you're doing such an amazing, on-ground event year on year. So what does this specialty?
Event is entirely done by the Book Brahma Foundation.
Okay, the foundation.
The idea of foundation is, so as we discussed, inculcate the art, literature and culture through the interactive activities in the school children's.
Okay.
That's the main motto of the Book Brahma Foundation. So offshoot, we thought let's have one mega event so that we can get lot of
Walk-ins, traction.
attraction.
Yeah. Or
So then
even brand marketing for that matter, which is
we are not bothered about too much about the brand. We are more worried about the impact we are going to make. So then again it started with Kannada.
Okay.
Can we do one big event in Kannada? Then there are other events are happening in Kannada. Then we thought, why not we do one thing? See, there are two things in this world which actually can divide the whole society or bind the whole society.
Wow, I'm interested.
One is religion,
Okay.
another one is language. Religion is taken over by someone else. We don't want to touch it. Then we decided we'll stick to literature, language. Then we thought, why not? Because there are a lot of literature festivals are happening in India from north to south, west to east. In almost all the cases, their focus is only on English authors, English writings and English publishing, but no one is much bothered about Indian languages. But in fact, on the other hand, contrary to their thought, the richness in Indian languages is amazing.
Enormous,
Even if you take 4 languages from South India, especially Tamil, Kannada,
Telugu.
Malayalam and Telugu. If you take the contribution of these 4 languages to the world literature is par and above with any other language in the world.
Amazing.
Because we are the oldest languages. Literature started 2,500 years back in these languages.
Yes.
Many languages are not born.
Yep.
And we have proof. There are a lot of classics and there are a lot of amazing contribution. Only the hitch is it has not got translated into English.
English. Well said, sir. True. Why we have not reached is because we have not translated to
Why
English
only English? Why only English? Because English has automatically became the bridge language in the world. That doesn't mean English is the topmost language in the world. English is a bridge language. That's it.
Yes.
We have a lot of respect to English because with the influence of English only we got a lot of literature from other languages in the world. In the same way, we want to take a lot of literature or the content from Indian languages to the world literature also. That process is also there. Keeping all these things in mind, we thought let's have a South Indian Lit Fest.
Very nice.
Idea is to bring all the people from South India with 4 or 5 major languages and we have hundreds of minor languages and bring them, create a vibrant atmosphere, allow them to converse with each other.
Wonderful.
This is the main motto of the Book Brahma Literature Festival. We had our first edition in 2024 August and again I am telling you this happens on every August, 2nd Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is fixed.
It's fixed.
For another 12 years it is fixed.
Okay.
And it happens in St. John's Auditorium, that's also fixed. Okay. And because see, this type of, if you want to create from marketing angle or from the public relations angles, if you want to do this type of events, you should do it in a same season,
Consistent
in the same
way. Yeah.
There should be a consistency in it.
True.
That's the reason we stuck ourselves to the St. John's Auditorium and August 2nd, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Amazing. So I'm told that you're getting at least 450 authors on the same platform under same umbrella of Book Brahma. So how can you even arrive at this massive number of authors, sir? So what
we have that much of big, good and very good authors in South India and across India. In majorly, all authors are coming from the South India, from all the languages. Okay, and all of them are fantastic writers and they contributed a lot. Now, the world is also very much interested in the content from the South India because of the Booker we got recently.
Yes.
So we are happy that this year we are going to celebrate the booker in Book Brahma Literature Festival
Amazing.
in an entirely different way.
Okay.
Because we always feel that booker is not only for Banu Mushtaq or Deepa Basti, it's for the Indian languages, it is for the South Indian languages, it's for Kannada, it is for Karnataka, it is for Bangalore.
True,
That's
true.
the way we are creating the Book Brahma BBLF, we say BBLF 2025.
Amazing, sir. So now that you said it's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I know for the people who are very interested, and because now that we know our weekends are very precious to people. So I've heard so many of my friends say rather than spending a weekend in a wrong place, I might as well sleep and take rest. So that is the mentality of people these days, and people who are kind of hooked onto their chairs from Monday to Friday, or uneven working hours. So if they have to come there, spending 3 days of a weekend, so what would they get?
The thing is, you all can come and forget the EMI word.
Okay. Very
And,
strong.
Yeah, EMI word, and you can really see the richness and the taste of the Indian language literature along with the English literature also. We do have sessions in English literature. We do have performances from the topmost performers, especially T.M. Krishna, Ganapati Bhattasangi, B. Jayashree, Mansi Prasad, and Lakshmi Chandrasekhar, and Kathakali, and a Telugu drama.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 8, per pack performances will be there. And imagine you going and sitting next to one of India's topmost author, and you can discuss with that person about AI only. You'll get that opportunity, and this experience, it will, I'm 100% sure it's going to enrich anyone.
Nice.
And I'm making it very clear, this 3 days investment will be one of the best investments in your life.
Wow. And as you said, next year we know where to go and when to go. Once you've experienced Book Brahma, Literature Fest this year, so next year you obviously know where to go and when to go. You don't have to be reminded about it. Amazing, sir. So now just getting back to, a few reading habits, because you're an author yourself and you've been a columnist and you've written about, I think so, everything under the sun, from nature to politics. So, I just wanted to know, who is a good writer according to you, sir? Who's a good writer?
You are also a good writer. Every human being in this world is a good writer and a good storyteller, because we all have our own stories.
True.
But in most of the cases, what happens, most of the stories are hidden within. Very few people, like mad people like me, will write. Okay? And see, again, we are discussing about the reading habit.
Yes.
And having 10 books and not reading not even one.
Yeah.
That is a human psychology, I'll tell you, especially in terms of, that's the reason I say, please have at least a mini library of 100 books in your house. You will read 10 books. Don't think that I'll buy 100 books and I will read all 100 books. It will never happen, okay? If you ask me, I have almost 3,500 or 4,500 books in my 3 places.
Okay.
If you ask me, have you read each one of them? No. I can only read 10% or 15% of what I buy. But someone else in my home, they will read something else. Or a friend like you, if you walk in, you say, give me the Steve Jobs book. I want to become a Steve Jobs. Okay. Like that, see, it's this reading culture, no? If you think that I'll buy one book and I'll read it, it's very difficult. You have to have see, this is why maybe we are all, I and you are little younger than me or younger than me. In our cases, we all enriched in our very young age. When we were a child, we used to go to Yakshagana.
Yes. In a way or the some of the other cultural platform for sure.
Yeah. That made us what we are today.
True.
See, at the end of the day, only the art and culture and literature can make you a very strong human being. Not just the packages, not just the coding, or not just the AI and ML. I really appreciate what they are doing, but that is not only the life. Life is somewhere else. Why we have to read? Because see, you have only one story, or your story is within you. Through reading something, you can see the world. There are 2 ways of seeing the world. One, you have to extensively travel, or you have to read a lot. I think this is the
Easiest way, yes.
Economically, it's nowadays we have to talk in terms of economy and cost cutting and investment. Even in terms of investment also, the best thing you can invest in your life is on books.
Very true, sir.
You have to inculcate that culture to make your own children to become very good human beings and very good, a strong person in their life. You are investing on future, it is not investing on yourself.
Actually, this was my next question, which you actually answered very much in advance. Because these days it is all your mobile phones or tabs or PCs that even children kind of are put into. At times that, maybe, it's the tantrum or it's the habit, or sometimes, school send their homeworks on the tabs these days. So I was just asking you any 3 ways, you being, in the world of literature, and you've traveled around the world, I can say proudly. So what is that one difference that you see in Indian children and children in the West in terms of reading? Do we read better or do they read better in terms of habitual reading? So how do we answer this, sir? How do we make our youngsters, our children also read?
Believe it or not, see, if whatever I have seen in the world, I think we are the poorest in terms of the reading.
That's sad.
I don't want to compare to the
No,
poorest of poor
that's in the
countries.
observation. Yeah,
Yeah, we are
Okay.
superpower. in that
I
level,
sense it.
in that level, if you want to become superpower, you should become superpower in intellectual way. You should become superpower in education,
Yes.
health. So to do that, you have to have a very strong reading habit. Actually, we are lacking it, but we are not bad. But one thing, because of the gadgets and because of the lot of other things, and young kids, they are going away from the book, but it is our responsibility to bring them back. Only way is make it very interactive. Inculcate that in a very young age. I want to ask my viewers or our reviewers, put 10 books in front of a kid for 1 month. Certainly, it will start picking the books and start
At least turning the page, flipping the pages.
That is the way everything starts, no?
True, true.
If you are not ready to put 10 books in front of a kid, then if you ask that kid to become J.K. Rowling's, then how it can happen?
Yes, very true. Because I remember, during our summer vacations, we had very limited television exposure, very limited cinema exposure, and all that we had was those old books that probably our grandfather or my father or my mom, who read and and you won't believe, we were given challenges. We were thrown books at us as in given and said, how many days will you finish this book in? Based on that, we would get something, reinforcement. As simple as I don't know, a big dairy milk perhaps, or maybe taking us to Mysore, because I come from Mysore.
An eclair chocolate.
Yeah, eclair chocolate, or going to Mysore exhibition for a fun fair or something like that. So I think that is what you mean to say, we have to strategically bring in the
we should bring that
reading
culture
habits.
in inside home back. We had that culture. I'm not against giving gadgets. I'm not giving against them a pad or a phone in their hands. Because even they have to live in this present world also.
True.
It's
Very
a very
true, sir.
competitive
Yes.
world. On the other hand, you also, people think that investing on books, investing on literature is waste. It is not.
It is definitely
It is
not.
not at all.
Yes.
I strongly suggest they have to invest on, even take your kids to some concert, some musical thing, some cultural thing. Expose them. They will be much better than what they are.
Just getting ahead with it, okay, because there are so many youngsters who would want to become writers, who would want to venture into journalism, who would want to venture into column writing perhaps, but there is this big question of future. Will they be taken care of? Will they have enough? Because I'm sure you faced it very early in life. Because a person going on a scholarship to London and studying something amazing there and getting back and being a columnist here, so I can only imagine what your mom and dad would have undergone, the pressure of the time. So how would you put it across to these guys as I don't know, maybe 3 tips as motivation? First, though, you just gave us that beautiful insight. Follow your heart, not mind. mind is required obviously, but when you have to live your life fully, it is probably your heart that helps you. What other two things you would want to
See,
tell
the thing
them?
is, if at all, if you want to jump into, I'm not saying that media now. Media, the definition of media has
It's
completely changed
yes,
now.
Yes.
You should be always open for learning,
Mm-hmm.
acquire new skill sets.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hesitate. Life is there for to learn. It is not. The day you stop learning, you're dead.
Yes.
So, open up. Be open for anything you want to learn, especially in this competitive world. Even a single extra skill set will help you to grow in your career in a very faster manner. Concentrate on it. And third is, see, don't be in a hurry to achieve things. Be honest to yourself, whatever you are doing, and put your 100% to it. Sometimes success will come little late, but it will be the sweetest ones.
Nice. Very beautifully put it across, sir. Thank you so much. And just stepping ahead with your life. So I just want to personally know, what are the 3 books very close to your heart?
See, I'm a voracious reader of my language. My mother tongue is Kannada.
Kannada.
And I want to refer only those books.
Please, sir,
Because if you ask me, people should read Marali Mandike written by Shivaram Karanth and Malayalalli Madhumagaluru written by the Kuvempu and Shikari, a novel written by the Yashwanta Chittar.
Yashwant Chittar. Okay. Sir, if it's again a hypothetical question, if somebody would love to write your biography, what title would you suggest them?
Madman.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Sir, if at all there is one book that you want to rewrite, it could be yours, so it could be somebody else's, in the glance of time. And it's a difficult question. I can already
I don't want to
see.
rewrite anything. It's a simple answer. I want to write something new.
Okay. So anything new? So what is running in your mind, sir? What could be your next book topic, or what could be your next?
See, what happened
narrative
is
about?
2023, one of my first novel got published. It got a good review. It's called Ghandruk. It's a completely new content.
Yeah.
It's about
Because the name itself is so.
It's a village in the Nepal
Okay.
in Annapurna circuit. It's actually the very very novel and got a good review. Good thing. Everything about that novel is good.
Nice.
It's got translated into Malayalam and Telugu now. It's already published. And Tamil and Marathi is getting published in September.
Okay.
And next June, Hindi, English and Bengali is getting published.
Wonderful.
In between, I think if I get a chance to I hide myself when I write. I can't do multitasking. If I write, I have to only write. Ghandruk I wrote sitting in a small village in Sri Lanka, southern Sri Lanka,
Okay.
named Ahungala.
Hungala.
Yeah, I love these small villages. So in the same way, if I get a chance, I may go to Bhutan in October, and 1 month I'll be hiding there, and I'm writing 2 things there. One is next novel, and I'm completing my short story, the 3rd anthology of my short stories.
Okay.
That's the aim.
Amazing, sir. So while you were answering this question, you answered 2 other questions of mine. One is, whenever you look at the novel, it is minimum 400, 500 pages. So my question was, on an average to an author, how long will it take to write?
Let's
Because
go-
400,
let's-
500 only excites. It's beyond that.
It depends
I'm
on-
telling you, on an average, it is.
It depends on
Subject.
not only subject and author also, because the way we write, the way we approach to that process are different. Okay, I can only answer for myself.
Yes, sir.
I am
Please,
not in a
please.
position to answer for in general.
Your point of view.
Yeah, my experience is my experience. I better stick to my experience.
True.
Ghandruk is in Kannada. It is 434 pages also, 430 plus. I took exactly 75 days to write it. It's a one stretch novel, and in fact I wrote it, and 3 of my senior friends read it. I never read it back. Not even a single sentence is rewritten or anything. That is the process I follow. For me, writing is one sitting writing. That's the way I write. For me, see, the process will be in my mind. For example, next novel, if you ask me, it is in my mind, but I don't write about it. When I sit, I start and complete it within, maybe this novel is a very short novel, maybe 30 days it will be completed. Maybe 150, 200 pages, 30 days out.
I don't know. I'm kind of awestruck.
That process differs.
Yeah, there are times
See, for example, I'll tell you, there is a Janapita awardee in Konkani called Dr. Damodar Maujo. He is in Goa, Madgaon, he stays, and he's one of the finest storyteller, short story writer in India, contemporary. He's now 80 plus, and basically he was a shopkeeper, a small shopkeeper. All his stories are from the shop he used to run.
Very nice.
Very
realistic.
Very realistic story. In his case also, all his stories are written in one setting. He used to go to his room at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the night, and 2 to 3 a.m. he used to finish one story. That's it.
I don't know, people who want to write, maybe you just sown such an amazing seed into their hearts, sir.
I'll tell you.
Can't believe what a powerful instruction you just given them. Because again, sorry to cut you short, I just want to express myself, because when it comes to writing, people believe it's a time-taking process. You need day and night. You should be always in a concentrated mood. You should no word, blah blah blah. And now you say it's just a thought of few hours.
See, it's like in my case, I'm telling you, again, I'm making it very clear, it's in my case. One story I wrote in front of a HCG, sitting in my car from night 11 o'clock to morning 4 o'clock.
Okay, nice, 5 hours.
My mom was under surgery in the 4th or 5th floor. I was sitting in my car alone. Then I wrote the story. For me, it's an instinct thing, a thought process turning into something. It lights up, and I'll start writing and I'll finish it. I'll not do anything else in between.
Wonderful.
And maybe that process is different for another person. He may take 1 month to write one story. Some people change every word. In my case, if I write something, I'll not change it. Maybe a small avanu, ivanu, these small corrections I may make. Even in case of Ghandruk, I never read it again. Just
it was from the pen to the publishing.
Just done. That's it.
Amazing.
So it process. This is not ultimatum. What I'm. It is. And one more thing I want to, if at all, if you are asking me to give some suggestions or throwing some light on how to write,
please.
You should read. You should read lot. If you want to become a very good writer, you should read lot. Then only you can become a very good writer. Another thing, you should be a good observer, and you should go through hell in the life.
That is challenging.
Hell is, you may have a lot of money in bank account. People still go through the hell in their life. It is not like that we have a lot of money, we are in a very, no. I told you, the mind and heart are in some different strata.
Yes.
It will not directly connect it to your bank balance. If that is the case, people who are staying in Koramangala third block, all of them would be very happy souls. Because all billionaires are there.
But that's not the reality.
Reality, every human being within, we struggle. We fight within ourselves. That is a part of a life. You should accept it. How good you are in that fighting, you can have a peaceful and joyful life.
I know. Like I remember reading somewhere, peace is defined how quickly you can go to sleep the moment you keep your head on the pillow.
Yeah.
So, if you're talking on the context, it means just that. So, it has been amazing talking to you, and we have this quick answer, as we know, interviews are incomplete with the rapid fire question, and I have just few questions here. So, now we are, as such, we are already fighting with your actual handled book and your tabs, or your reading pads, digital reading pads and all that. So what do you prefer? It's a book or a digital pad?
Book for another 10 lives.
Okay, wonderfully answered. How do you prefer writing, pen or keyboard?
Always keyboard now, because I corrupted.
That's very honest of you. Okay, and this is something very close to your heart. Literature or journalism?
Literature always.
Journalists!
I love them. And I also hate them.
Yeah. For good reasons, of course. Okay, sir. So again, coming back to autobiography that you would want to write, if not about you, but somebody else, which person would that be? The biography.
This is a fantastic question. I would love to answer for another 1 hour now.
Okay.
See, I have a close friend, and he's an amazing human being. His name is Bejawada Wilson,
Bejawada Wilson. Interesting name.
and he's a Magsaysay Award winner.
Okay.
He, from last 35 years, he is working for manual scavengers.
Wow. Very interesting.
If at all I want to write, because I'm trying from last 5-6 years to convince him, I would love to write his biography. Even the title is ready.
Are we allowed to listen to it, or will it come only with the book cover?
Is it okay if I say the title?
If you're comfortable, we have no
I'm
problem,
very
sir.
comfortable.
We are happy to know.
The word is shit.
Oh, yep. True. It's very connecting to the person and for the war that he is
See,
against.
why I'll tell you. This guy is from KGF. He is from a manual scavenging family,
Okay.
and one of the finest activists in the India. And from last 35 years, he did nothing. He fought against manual scavenging. Even though now we are superpower, manual scavenging is still
In practice.
in practice in some parts of India. He is still fighting for those great souls.
True, sir.
If at all, if I want to write a biography, I want to write about Bejawada Wilson.
Bejawada Wilson.
This is not for him or for me. This is for those souls. They actually kept the shitty word clean and neat. It is not on the ground. It is in our mind.
Amazing, sir. So I hope and pray that Wilson sir will give you a green nod very soon.
Yeah, he
Green
loves
signal.
me. I love him. But what
he'll
he
be-
says, see a soul like him. I've done nothing, Satish.
Oh, he says. Okay.
Yeah, he says.
Mhm.
So he's stopping me to do that. I'm pushing him. I don't know. If at all, if I write, I will only write about him. Only that will be the biography written by me.
Amazing, sir. So, sir, thank you for your busy schedule. You made time for us. It was indeed a heart-to-heart conversation. And thank you for enlightening us with your thoughts. And I'm sure with Book Brahma, the only thought we have is, as a radio partner, let us make as much noise and as much amplification as possible for the event and for Book Brahma, so that youngsters who love to read books, who want to spend time with authors, who want to spend time with words and the magic that they bring about, will get real opportunity to do so through Book Brahma this year, sir.
So thank you so much, Sanjay, and I'll welcome all of you to Book Brahma Literature Festival, which is going to happen from August 8th, 9th, 10th in St. John's Auditorium, Kormangla. Its entry is free. It's free for all, and there is no red carpet for anyone. This Lit Fest is for the common man and for the readers. Please do come and be with us and enrich yourself, enjoy yourself for all 3 days, and you are all welcome.
90.5 Red FM.
बजाते रहो